Hey everyone. So this will be a short video, just an update on one of the bases that I've been working on. So my main base is right over here, close to the middle, and I've been building out this base here. So for some of you who've been watching my videos, you might know from the very beginning, my first game that I created, my spawn point was right here. So I built out a base, and I came back here and decided to continue building out the base. So, following what I started doing, I continue doing the same thing. So we have a very small area down here, very cozy, very tight. Everything I need to just work down here. This is not going to become a main base. It's just going to become a base. I don't. I think I'm going to continue working, so I'm not going to destroy the bed yet, because you know that we don't want to keep multiple beds in the game, because if you have multiple beds and then you die, guess what? You could spawn God only knows which base that you have a bed in. So it's always a good idea just to have one bed in the game at all times. And yeah, not only that, but I don't. I think I destroyed my bed at the other base, at my main base, while I was out here. That way, if I died out here for some stupid reason, and it's very difficult. I mean, with the health I have, the armor that I have from the items that I crafted for myself that I'm wearing, it's very hard now for anything to kill me. I really need to be attacked by a bunch of mobs at the same time for something to have any kind of chance to take me out. We're getting there. I think we're getting near the top. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We're at the top now. So pretty cool. We're higher than a lot of the trees. Pretty far up here. And I left this open, of course, so I can keep building up. I don't know how high the sky is in this game. I don't know if I'm ever going to really make the effort to try to figure out. Oh my God, that sun. If I'm going to ever try to figure out how high this game or the sky really goes, but right over there, that's the big mountain. That's right over here, the central mountain, and my base is just beyond that. It would be cool to get high enough that I could maybe see my base, but my base is tucked so far down in there. I don't know if I can get high enough to see over this mountain to see my old base. And let's see, I think that one way over there is that, yeah, I think that this mountain is the one I'm looking straight at beyond there, way over there. You can barely see my white dot. Gets lost in the clouds. Yeah, it might be cool to have binoculars, but I don't know if it really matters in this game. So yeah, we're very high. We did cut down a ton of trees, man. An absolute ton of trees. And of course, I left the game, came back in, a whole bunch respawned, which was great because I need all those trees. Yeah, we're kind of far up here. All right. Well, here we go. Ooh. I don't think this game has fall damage at all. That's 20 stories high. It's 20. So it's almost as high as my watchtower in the Mist is. I think I need to go 30 stories to really hit the same height as what's going on in that game. But other than that, I mean, most everything is taken care of. Okay, so there's one other thing I want to talk about. So this location, I have Blood Knights here, and absolutely no infected ever come, ever. I mean, when a Blood Knight happens, I just either go out and do stuff in the area that I need to do, collect rocks, cut down the trees, do building. You know, aside from bears and foxes, and occasionally an infected, but I don't hardly see infected anymore. The first 3 or 4 days out here, while I was working on building this kind of skyscraper kind of cabin, I think I saw all the infected that I've seen, and then in the days since, and I think I've probably been out here 10 days. I don't know how many days I've been out here. I haven't seen, there's like no infected, period. I have not been visited by one single infected. And the blood moons, I mean, if you understand how the blood moons work, then you know that when they happen, you go out, you wait for the infected, or you try to go out and pull them. Like my main base has a big wall around it, so I have to go out to a section of the wall and see if I can pull the infected, get the infected to come to that area. Oh, there we go. We got an infected. Oh, I haven't seen one in so long. Hi. Hi. Oh, that ended so badly for you. Oh, that was so bad. But I swear, I haven't seen an infected in this area. You gotta trust me. Okay, that was a freak incident. Other than that, it's like bears and foxes, and then the other animals that run around and occasionally scare the crap out of me, because I think that might just be a bear sneaking up on me when they come running up behind me. But other than that, this is like, if you don't, after a few days, there's really no infected. It may be just because I reloaded the game from my desktop. Maybe that causes the infected to start kind of spawning again in this area. But after a few days, there'll be just nothing here. It'll be just me alone with whatever, wild animals happen to show up. And yeah, the only thing that's annoying is in the evenings when the blood moon starts, there is like absolutely nothing to do. I mean, not nothing to do, but there's nothing. Oh, there's nothing I could do to. I can't wait for the infected to like come. Oh, that's bad. So when the blood moon happens, infected don't come, and when infected don't come, you can't like kill them and then finally be done with the blood moon, because as soon as you kill the infected spawn from the blood moon or swarm, you can go back to resting and get your energy back. Well, no, they don't ever come, ever. I've never seen them. I've never had a swarm here, ever. I always end up like, okay, well, let's get on our light, on our helmet, and go out and do some things around this area. I never see them, and the swarm doesn't end until like 5 a.m. So if you're okay with that, then this is a great place for you to go. This is a great place to start. Yeah, so that's basically it. There's really nothing more. Maybe I'll make things a little higher. Maybe I'll keep going higher. I mean, that's a ton of work to get up. It's very monotonous. I mean, for as much as I like this game, once you get past going out and getting the technology blueprints in the game, there's really nothing more than just doing building and constructing the assets in the game, like the workbench and the advanced workbench, and creating refrigerator and batteries and all that stuff. I mean, if you're into that, it's okay. It's just like there's not a lot of questing or anything. It's just once you get that done, it's whatever it is you would like to do with your base, or bases if you're like me and you have multiple bases throughout the game. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a good time in the game. And do some more videos, and see you later, dudes.